I'm going to call this battle MJÖLNIR, and I'll explain why as we go here. Hey, this is my original account, not my tutorial account, so this is not my baby account. And I have 2 decks on it as well. I call this an open map, or it's going to be a closed map deck. These are maps where everything's a little tighter, closed in, not a lot of range opportunities for something like a Vortex, my Zeus Fury, which I do also have on this one as well. So this Vortex Spectre is pretty darn good, and especially up here on the roof of Shenzhen, he can drop down a lot of headaches. Unfortunately, I'm not targeting guys too well. Obviously, it looks like I hit that guy straight on, but didn't get him. But it's a Camus. Camus are really, really slippery. Even when you think you got him, you didn't. I've never understood the mechanics there, but I tell you what, trying to hit a Camus with something like this, it's almost like it just goes right over them. I don't get it, but I'm going to still keep trying to pick a better target and take some guys out because I need to. By the way, what I do when I play, I always play to win. I don't play for damage. I just play to try to monitor beacons. Right now, at the beginning of a battle, I don't get too panicky if we're down on beacons, but we're not. By the way, it's 3 beacons to 2. But I am trying to make sure that I'm taking advantage of a nice little sweet spot for my Vortex Spectre and chunk them down really good, that's I think that's a Titan already. We're only a minute and a half, well, I guess we're 3 minutes in. But I recorded this one because I saw a clan tag on here, Sito, from a really great clan that I'm friends with. I saw it on the roster at the end, so I'm going to make this recording and I'm going to share it with them, and I'll put it on my channel too. So if you like watching it, I am titling this battle though, MJÖLNIR. That is the name of Thor's hammer. And I'll explain why. So I started playing this game about 4 years ago. And as you all know, like you did too, you started with a Destrier. Destriers aren't that great for picking fights with anyone. They're pretty weak. They get taken out pretty easy like. But I still wanted to win battles even as a new pilot. So what did I do? I learned how to cap. I learned how to be a runner. I learned how to be a capper. That's another way of winning this game. So, no doubt, even from the beginning, you're always going to be paired up against really tough opponents, and it's tough to beat anyone with a Destrier. So I had to learn how to, win battles by other methods. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to become a runner. And so I learned a lot of, kind of crafty little skills and little paths that I could run, with a Destrier and still tip the scales and still win battles. And that was great. So, I started obviously developing a little bit better hanger after that and, learn how to chip away paint. But, 3 or 4 months ago, they came out with this thing called Loki. How funny that Loki's Thor's brother, but man, you put a Loki in the hands of a runner, that's like giving Thor his hammer. Which, by the way, is the name of the name of his hammer is MJÖLNIR. So I picked up a Loki, and it wasn't long before I started just making things happen. You ever watch those Avenger movies where, all hope is lost and everyone's losing and everyone's starting to lose hope, and all of a sudden Thor gets his hammer, and next thing you know, they're winning. That's exactly how Loki I am when I get a Loki in my hands. It doesn't matter how far down we are. You put Loki in my hands, it's like giving Thor his hammer. I'm a runner. This is what I do, guys. There's a reason I pull this thing out all the time. And I got it in both my tutorial account and this one because I love my Loki. I win battles with Loki all the time. Everything I do is all calculated. I ran right up in that guy's face. Why? Just to troll him a bit. Just to get him to step back and look at me and look away. And then I just ran off to this other one. Now, there's a hot foot right there. Got to get out of there. You can't win against that one. Don't pick fights you can't win. But I'm not picking fights at all. I'm going after beacons. This is what I do. This is why my name is Gotcha Beacons. I gave it to myself because this is what I like doing. I can absolutely go around and run battles and grab beacons, and I don't care about damage. I care about winning, and I know the easiest way to win is to cap and beacons. And Loki, he's all about capping beacons. And I tell you what, I can turn just about any losing battle into a winner one. Not me, but with Loki, with my little MJÖLNIR here. Woo! It's an easy one. Man, I love my Loki. I hope you enjoy it here. By the way, here's my friend at the top, Mr. Sito. It was great seeing a great pilot on my side. When you have a good pilot or two on your side, that always helps as well. You know, he did all the heavy lifting here. I just ran around and grabbed a bunch of beacons. But that's why I got my little Loki, you know, and that's what he's good at. He's good at capping beacons. That's how you win battles. You know, you can try to rub out the rest of the whole team, but that's not how I do it. And if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out.